What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Noob Filled Donuts. It's your boy Raven Fury, and I'm coming at you with some awesome gameplay here on Blackout 4 TDM. But hey, the reason the gameplay is even here is just so that you can see it in the background and be entertained, and have something to watch while we discuss some important topics. Lately, you've been seeing a whole lot of stuff on TV and on YouTube, talking about toxic masculinity. And I'm here to tell you that is 100% load of crap, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. If you see that Gillette commercial from a while back, a few weeks ago, where they're showing you even two little kids wrestling on the grass and, having fun being boys, 'cause that's what you do when you're a boy. You wrestle with your buddies and you play sports and you go to karate and you fight in tournaments, and that's what happens. Even girls do it too. I remember when I was a kid and I was in karate school, there was a girl or two in class. It's just the way things are. It's a sport. It helps us to learn how to defend ourselves, because look, let me tell you something. The world ain't all about rainbows and frickin' gummy bears and sugar-filled raindrops, okay? The world is not a very pleasant place out there. So it's good to know how to defend yourself. And here you have, Gillette, and you have other people, specifically, liberals, wanting to tell you that masculinity is toxic, or that there is such a thing as toxic masculinity. And even if you find yourself somebody that you could consider toxic, a toxic masculine person, then it has nothing to do with their masculinity. They're just toxic. They're a toxic person, period. A guy that beats up on a girl, a guy that beats up on his girlfriend, a guy that beats up on his wife, he's just a douchebag. He's a piece of garbage at that point. It's not about masculinity. It's about just that person specifically sucks at that point. And that's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with masculinity. Masculinity is a trait that both men and women have. Obviously, males, biological males, have a higher rate of testosterone, a higher level of testosterone in their body. Therefore, they are more masculine than a woman. And that's why men typically have physically harder jobs. The reason why you see more men in a construction site than you see women at a construction site has nothing to do with the fact that one is a woman and the other was a man. It has everything to do with biological reasons. Men are biologically, in the grand scheme of things, stronger than women. This does not mean that every man is stronger than a woman. Next to them, there's plenty of women that are extremely strong, and they're powerlifters, bodybuilders, etc. But if you get a woman that's a powerlifter and a man that's a powerlifter, and they're within more or less that same range, more often than not, the man is going to be stronger, because our bodies were made completely different because of the chemical substances inside our body called hormones. And it has nothing to do with toxic masculinity. It's just the way biologically we are. And there's no sense in fighting that. There's no point. What makes you unique is how you are. What makes women unique is that they're good at things men are not good at. And what makes men unique is that they are good at things generally that women are not good at. And that's just the way the world is. It doesn't mean it's bad at all, So toxic masculinity, that's just some falsehood made up by people out here trying to completely, just barrel down and beat up on men for being men. For being the guy that holds the door open for a woman or a child to walk through. Can you believe there's people out there who will snark at you because of that? Because you did that? They'll lift up their nose or snort at you because you did that. That's ridiculous. Say thank you and walk through the freaking door. It's not about somebody thinking they're better than you are. It's simply an act of kindness. Because that's how men were bred to be. From our biological standpoint, we're providers, protectors, and there's nothing wrong with that. Zero. That's the whole point. That's why we have higher testosterone levels than women. And it doesn't mean that we think women are beneath us. It would never mean such a thing. Not to a real man anyways. Again, we can go back to a guy that's total garbage. It doesn't mean he's garbage because he's a man. It means he's garbage because his personality sucks. So guys, you're out there and you're hearing this crap. don't let it change who you are naturally. If you're naturally a provider, a protector, if you naturally look out for somebody that's near you that's weaker, if you naturally stand up to bullying when you see somebody being bullied, it doesn't mean you're toxic. It means you are how you were made to be. So don't let the media, the stupid commercials, don't let people with their own, doubts about themselves tell you that you're toxic, because you pay attention to how you were made. You pay attention to your natural feelings, your natural instincts. There's nothing wrong with any of that. The point is, it's natural. It's how we were made. So if you're in touch with that, that's awesome. My hat's off to you, especially in this world right now, how things are going. So don't let that put you down. If you want to go play football because you're good at it and you're strong at it, then go do it. If you want to go study karate, then go do it. If you want to play baseball, go do it. If you want to wrestle with your buddy in the freaking grass or on the mat, then go do it. It's not toxic. Don't let anybody tell you it's toxic. If you see a pretty girl and you want to go talk to her, respectfully, of course, go do it. Don't let some douchebag like in that Gillette commercial stop you from approaching her. There's nothing wrong with approaching somebody and saying, "Hi, my name is." That's how friendships are made. You introduce yourself to someone, or somebody introduces themselves to you. That commercial was total garbage. So, I go over there and give it a thumbs down, just like most people did. I know Gillette lost a customer in me a long time ago, and now even more so than ever. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, enjoyed the talk. Let me know what your thoughts are. Drop them in the comment section below. See you on the next one.